All right, commenting on our today's Bible reading for October the 10th, in which we read from John chapter 2, John chapter 3, and John chapter 4, and had some inserts from Matthew chapter 4. And so some wonderful, wonderful words in the Gospel of John here. Tried to tie out for you the fact from yesterday's reading that it was Pharisees asking John the Baptist why he was baptizing with water, and him telling that there would be baptism of spirit by the one coming after him. And then we read in that Nicodemus was a Pharisee. And so Nicodemus would have known when Jesus says in John chapter 3, verse 5, except a man be born of water and the Spirit, he cannot enter the kingdom. And the reason that the John 3:16 is spoken by Jesus is because of Nicodemus's question in John chapter 3, verse 9. How can these things be? How can a man be born again? How can a man be born of water and spirit? How is that going to happen? And he said it's going to take the Son of Man being lifted up, as he said in verse 14, and it's going to be because of the love of God, and then people believing in that Son that will motivate them to be baptized and to seek to receive the Spirit. And so very important for you to grasp the order in which that was said. The way that's going to be available to receive the Spirit, to receive the new birth, is through the sacrifice and through believing. But it's going to take water and Spirit to receive the new birth. And you can't enter without it. You're not in the kingdom. That's the words of Jesus. And the Spirit then is used as a metaphor for the water, is used as a metaphor for the Spirit starting in chapter 4 of John, but it had never been used before that. And it's clear that water becomes for baptism as the chapter 3 is ending out. 22 to the end of the chapter, water is about water baptism. Going into chapter 4, verse 2, that's still water baptism, and even Jesus baptizing, or his disciples baptizing with water. The Spirit baptism is not available according to the rest of John, that we will find out that it's not available. John 7:39, as well as John's 14, 15, and 16. Those chapters give explicit instruction that the Spirit's not going to be available until after Jesus is no longer on earth. And so in chapter 4, great interaction of Jesus with the woman of Samaria and the gift of God, that living water. Got to have it. God bless you.